Hello, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. I do lots of paper crafting and journal making and tutorials. And today I have some flip throughs for some traveler's notebook journals. But first, I just want to show you a new item in my shop. I have these vine stitched index cards. They're going to be in sets of 4. The colors will vary. You may get separate colors, the same colors, bright colors, muted colors, whites. It just depends on the thread I have at the time and the index cards that I have at the time. But it's a vine stitch across the top and then straight stitch around. These are perfect for adding into your journals, especially if you don't have a sewing machine or you only have a basic one. So you can click the link below to purchase these. Now let's get into these journals. If you watched my 2 videos ago, I did a watch me work journal where I was creating the covers of these journals. Now they're completed. These are going to Eva. They're a custom order, but I will have these as a made to order option in my shop as well. So you can click that and I will make you a similar one. So here we go. Let's get into these. Here's the first one. I have a little wooden owl button, some upholstery fabric, a little fabric ribbon, wood grain scrapbook paper, paper ribbon, lace. There's an eyelet here. There's a pamphlet stitch, 1 signature, 40 pages. And then the eyelet, the bulb pin, there's an eyelet, and then the bulb pin has this metal filigree leaf. Doesn't actually feel like metal, but it looks like one. It might be plastic. And then a gold leaf, and then this gorgeous tassel. There's a yellow wooden bead and a black button on there, and then all this goodness. This is removable, as well as the closure. The closure is sari silk ribbon, and it is just slipped through the stitch, so it holds it pretty securely if you want to keep it on, or just pull it out if you're sticking it in a traveler's notebook cover. So the whole theme of this is wild nature. In other words, this isn't all the super beautiful shabby chic flowers and all of that. It's a little bit more of the organic and darker side of nature, but still being like happy. I don't know, dark and happy. That's weird, but I think you'll understand as you go along. So I have some scrapbook paper here. And then this is from a book. This is from a book page. It's a pocket. And then this is from a scan of an old book. And it's a page. And it says, "Why Mr. Great Horned Owl Hatched the Eggs." And then it says, "If the rattlesnake is king of the forest in the daytime, the great horned owl is the king at night." And so I just made a little cardstock tag with that. This is some upholstery fabric that Lori Louise sent to me. And I just put a little flip up here. Some really, really beautiful book pages are in these journals. This is from DigitalCurio. It's one of her mushroom ephemera paper packs. Let me just zoom in as much as I can here so you can see the details. Here's a cork, like a cork board sticker on some fabric. And then we have a VectoriaDesigns label and a DigitalCollage Club dragonfly. This is a vintage image I found of this fox-like creature. I thought he was really cute. And we have, this is, I want to say this background paper is from Pixel Scrapper. Hope I got that right. Here's a tag with a little label pocket and a tiny little leaf tag tucked in that. Here on this side, we have a little how to draw card. I have these for sale in my shop, the bigger version. I cut part of this out, but this is the squirrel. And then a little coffee dyed tag here with a graphic 45 bird stamp. And on this side, we have a graphics fairy image that I made a tuck spot. And then this is from Above Par Crafts. It's a little coin pouch, but I slipped a tag into that and stamped a mushroom. And then there's a journal card here. And this is one of the CalicoCollage Simply Autumn pages. And I just printed them smaller so that they could be journal card size. And then on this side, the background is from the Graphics Fairy. And then here is a little pocket I made with some paper, and then I stamped Enchanted Forest from Graphic 45 on there. There's a little see-through bag with a mushroom domino from Digital Collage Club there. There's a little coffee-dyed tag, and then this is from a book, The American or Common Scotter. It's like a duck, I think. And then here's some like cattails. And we have a long tag, and then this is from a book. It's a print from a book on images of like insects and things like that, and it's backed with scrapbook paper. Here's a Tim Holtz, and then this says Laugh. It's an inked index card. More cattails, and then a little banner that says Found, a wooden banner. There's an owl. And then we have a little book page with some trees, and then a little tag. And then clipped on here, we have a little vintage frog printed from a book, and then a little label sewn on there. You can date it and put it throughout the book as you will. There's a little coffee dyed label there as well to place where you'd like. There's like a fern. Done some stamping. These are from Pixel Scrapper as well, and they're little calendars. I printed 4 to a page, and you could use them any month. And I just stuck that right there. We have another mushroom and a label, CalicoCollage tag. It says the journey is the destination. There's a top tuck here. This is a Tim Holtz ephemera. I really feel like I'm out of focus. Let me see if I can fix that. That looks a little better. And then here's a vintage playing card and a vintage, what is that called? Flash card. I believe that's from Above Par Crafts. VectoriaDesigns bingo card. And that is the end of the first one. So the second one I'll go through slightly faster. But here is the cover on this one. And the tassel. And there's this bead and this bead. And there's the other bead. Again, the sari silk closure. And this here, I love how this came out. It says start date and end date. And this is from my journal intros. It's a freebie over on my Flickr or my Facebook group. You can grab that, and there's a whole bunch of different journal intros and things like that, and that's one of them. So another how to draw card. We've done some stamping. Here's a little flip up. There's a vine stitch. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, you can see it better on this side. Book pages. This is from CalicoCollage. This is from Allure Books Craft on Etsy, and I purchased this Traveler's Notebook kit, and I thought it went really well with this journal. There's another fabric flip. There's that little fox again. This is from VectoriaDesigns, and I just put this little vintage book page duck that I stitched on there. Joanne Hall made me this tuck spot. I sewed it and put it on there, and then a little bee sticker on this honeycomb scrapbook paper. A lot of the same type of things. Here's some washi that has leaves and birds on it, and there's some pearls, flat back ones. There's a sticker. Here's a tag with a gold leaf. The ring-necked pheasant. This is the Allure Books Craft there. This is CalicoCollage. Some little squirrel and some labels that are clipped onto that book page. VectoriaDesigns bingo card. And a beautiful bird sticker there. So that is the second one. Here's the third one. I love the green in that mushroom. And then again the tassel. And we have a black bead here and this gold bead there. In the front here it says Adventure Awaits. There's an owl, some layering. There's wood piece there. It says Get Away. Some journal cards. done some stamping here. I love how this came out. This is just a border stamp from Graphic 45, and then I purchased this deer stamp, and then I just kind of broke up this stamp down here so the deer would come out. Here's some writing paper. There's a little vintage slide here. It has some wildflowers, deer stamp, some stenciling. This is from Tsunami Rose Design. It's the Hummingbird Telegram. This is from a vintage book, and it's about binoculars and taking pictures of wildlife and stuff like that. The Haughty Groundhog. It's a little fabric flip. This is from the Graphics Fairy. And then here's some, this is backed with some nature text, and then just some index cards for journaling. And the end of that one. There is one left. It's this one here. And this tassel has this bead and then this orange wooden bead. And this is vintage embroidery floss. I'm not sure how old it is, but the packaging on it looks really old. Someone gave it to me. Get into this one. So I have the Tsunami Rose Telegram here, and then this is CalicoCollage. It's a perpetual calendar. This is from DigitalCurio, and then I did a paper ribbon, a tag, and a journal card. I love these nature pages. This world is but a canvas to our imagination. That's from Throw. The Night Moth with a Crooked Feeler. This is a CalicoCollage journal card that I just turned into a pocket, and I added a Joanne Hall journal card and then two little tags that I cut out from some scrapbook paper. Here's a coffee dyed tag with some birds. VectoriaDesigns library card. It's a little squirrel. This is Allure Books Craft. Here is a lace flip, feather sticker, bingo card. This is also from that insect book. I printed it out and backed it with an index card. CalicoCollage. It's a little frog. This is Tim Holtz. And there's the mushrooms from DigitalCurio. So I absolutely adore these journals. I think they are so pretty, but yet they're very wild and organic. And so if you would like one made for you, then just check out the link below. I am more than happy to make you a similar one. Every time you order one that is made to order on my shop, there are going to be differences. I know sometimes there's some confusion about that. I never make the same journal twice. It will be inspired by these, and most likely it will have a tassel, and most likely it will have the mushrooms on the front and very similar things inside, but it won't be exactly the same because each one is unique, and my creative process changes from day to day and week to week. So I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Remember to check out these vine stitched index cards in my shop. And just a tip, if you order at least 10 items in my shop, you have free shipping. So that will help with the shipping cost on these.